Thank you, Matt. Good morning, everyone. I'd like to spend a minute or two making a few remarks about the impact to the 184 sewage treatment plants that will be mandated to reduce nutrients as part of the Chesapeake Bay tributary strategy. The estimated cost for these plants to do those upgrades is $1 billion, and those upgrades must be undertaken in the next 7 to 10-year period. Today, we come to support funding to help offset these costs. Currently, there is no federal or state funding to help sewage treatment plants in Pennsylvania deal with that $1 billion price tag. At this point in time, that price tag will be borne by the residents and businesses of the communities that will see their sewage treatment plants upgrade. A few years ago, a federal blue ribbon panel on financing for the Bay recommended that $15 billion be made available for Bay cleanup, and that $15 billion would be split $12 billion from the federal government and $1 billion from each of the three states, the major states, Pennsylvania, Maryland, and Virginia. To date, we have seen little, if no money from the federal government to help offset these tremendous costs. We have, unlike Maryland and Virginia, in Pennsylvania, seen no significant state funding to help offset those costs. As a point of comparison, the state of Maryland has funded $1.25 billion worth of upgrades for their 66 sewage treatment plants to remove nutrients. The state of Virginia has spent or committed up to $700 million toward the cost of their 1.5 to 2 billion for their 100 treatment plants to come into compliance. We are anxious to see the same financial commitment here in Pennsylvania. We are here this morning collectively to ask for financial assistance for all aspects of the Pennsylvania Chesapeake Bay tributary strategy. There is a terrific funding need for both point and non-point sources that are trying to reduce nutrients and to make a cleaner Chesapeake Bay a reality. We are encouraged by the legislative support we are receiving and are hopeful that more legislators and the governor recognize the unique needs of the national treasure we call the Chesapeake Bay. PMAA is particularly grateful to the efforts of Senator Pat Vance, most recently sponsoring a study, an independent study to assess the actual treatment plant costs, and also to Representative Scott Perry. Representative Perry will have a bill coming out, House Bill 2441, which will address many of the financial needs we have spoken about this morning.